What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. We got a big sub coming back from PSA. Now, this is my brother's submission. You guys know my brother's a huge Star Wars card collector, and he is currently chasing, putting together an entire set in PSA. I believe his goal is PSA 8. An entire set of 1977 Star Wars. And we recently did a pretty large submission, 72 cards. And this is one of the reasons why even though I know that PSA has said that they're past their backlog and that they're already, done with any, issues with deliveries and all this other stuff. I just don't buy that. And this order is a perfect example as to why, because this order is not unique. There's a lot of this going on. Now, I'll give you the stats on this order really quick. This order was submitted July 28th, 2022. It arrived at PSA on August 2nd. Okay, didn't get entered into the system until August 24th. And it wasn't shipped until December 28th. So we're looking at August, September, October, November, December, 4 months to get this order shipped. So I don't agree with, the idea that these were all. So this was under the July National Special. 4 months. This is I thought it was ridiculous. So I don't believe it. I don't believe when they, I know, folks from PSA have come on and they said, hey, we're complete, we're through our backlog. I just, if that is in fact the case, then that backlog in the wake has left behind some serious operational issues. Probably bigger than even I originally thought. So this is 72 cards. I don't want to make this video ridiculously drawn out, but so I will try to run through these as quick as possible. But again, I think PSA did everything right on this order, believe it or not, with the exception of the fact that it took 4 months. That was just unacceptable. The fact that this order took 4 months. Whoa. Easy, fella. Now, some of these are not going to be like super popular Star Wars cards. There's going to be a lot of doubles here that my brother has, so I'm pretty sure he'll be trying to run through most of these. So here we go. Hunted by the Sand People. That one got a 9. So he's pretty. Again, I think he was expecting 8s on the majority of this stuff. So there we go. Filming the Star. There's another one that got an 8. Here's R2-D2. This is one of the ones that got a PSA 10 that my brother was pretty ecstatic about. Obviously pretty ecstatic about. Anytime you get a PSA 10 on a card from 1977 is definitely something to write home about. PSA 9 on the Leia. PSA 9 on the Obi-Wan. The villainous Darth Vader. PSA 7. Womp, womp, womp. So we'll do it like this. 7s, 8s, and 9s. 9 on the Rebel Defend their Starship. So we're going to have a lot of 9s, a lot of 8s. Here's a 9 on the Jawa. 9 on Lord Vader threatens Princess Leia. 9, pretty good 9s. 9 on Luke joins Obi-Wan. Stopped by the Stormtroopers. 8. Man, he did pretty good on the 9s. Sighting the Death Star. There's another one, the droid in the control room. PSA 8. So I think he did pretty good on the 8s. Very few 7s, no 6s, which was pretty good. In the refuse room. Prepares the battle. These are pretty awesome cards, man. PSA 9s, I mean, jeez. Did really, really well. PSA 9 on the Leia. Who will win the final Star War? PSA 9 on that one. Man, a lot of 9s. Pretty good. The victor receives the reward. PSA 9. Now, again, a lot of these aren't, you know, the biggest in terms of popularity. Han, Chewie, and Luke. But still, PSA 9 in this 1977. And the good old Han Solo. Harrison Ford as Han Solo in a PSA 8. Not bad there. So these are yellow. I forget what makes one yellow, one the other one blue. But Luke and his uncle, Mark Hamill as Luke, young Mark Hamill. Dude was a dime back in the day. And then Luke's uncle buys 3PO. PSA 8. Here's another Han Solo 7 stain. Now this one had a qualifier. I don't know if he submitted to no qualifiers, but Moff Tarkin, a PSA 8, and Luke on Tatooine in a PSA 8. I'm going through these pretty fast, guys. I just wanted to kind of show you guys the return. Again, from a complaint standpoint, I have no complaints with PSA on this order other than they took freaking forever. PSA 9. I think they graded some of these a 9, an 8. Like I said, my brother wasn't really expecting any 10s. And a handful of 9s. And based on the way PSA had been grading, you know, I was expecting a lot of them to come back 7s and 6s. Just because of the way that they've been grading vintage. I don't think they've been doing a pretty decent job of grading vintage. I think they're pretty harsh on vintage, which is kind of odd. But still, either way, my brother did great on this sub. A sale on droids, the PSA 9. I think he had 2 PSA 10s in this order. I don't remember. One of them was I think Darth Vader, which was a really, really big card. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that particular card paid for the entire sub, which was really good. We did not get upcharged on anything, which I thought was odd, because there was definitely some cards in here that he should have gotten upcharged on, especially the fact that this was the July special. Darth Vader. He should have gotten upcharged on a few of these, and he didn't. So, interesting to see that fact that he didn't get upcharged on some of this stuff. So, again, another thing not really complaining about there. Harrison Ford. Look at that young Harrison Ford, man. Good-looking guy. Here we go. I think this might be the 9. No, I think this one's going to be the 10. Or he got, I don't remember. Anyway, an 8 on the Vader. 8 on this Vader as well. And a 9. No, sorry, 9 on that one and a 9 on this one. So he's got a couple doubles in here, which he did really good on. Here's a 7 R2-D2. I might try to see if I can make a deal with him on these 7s. I kind of like a few of those. Here's an 8. But again, this one says stained. I think that's what the ST. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit kind of colored there. But an 8 nonetheless. 7. Again, some of these 7s are a little questionable. You know. Again, you don't know what the rationale is there, but the Cantina Troubles, probably one of my favorite scenes. You know, that whole thing. 3PO and an 8. Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's Dreams and an 8. 9 on the C3PO. Man, a lot of 9s. He did really, really, really well. Solo swinging into action in a 9. Leia. Carrie Fisher. Rest in peace to the Princess Leia. A few more to go. Thank you guys for hanging in. I mean, these are just dope cards. PSA 9 on the Luke attacked by the strange creature. The fearsome stormtroopers in a 9. Oop, I put that one in the wrong spot. He did really, really well. Really, really well. He has an eye. My brother has a great eye for condition on these cards. I should start having him pre-screen all my cards. Here's the other 10. Luke, Uncle buys 3PO. Oop. So there's a 10 there. Got 2 10s on that one. I thought we had gotten a 10. So this is Luke decides to leave Tatooine. I could have sworn we got a 10 on one of those Vaders, but I guess not. I guess I might be thinking about something else. The Star Warriors in an 8. Planning an escape in a 9. Star Wars being a star pilot in a 9. And here's the last few. Mint 9 on the Vader. 9 on Luke and the Princess. 8 on escaping from the stormtroopers. 9 on the Princess Leia and Luke. And finally a 9 on preparing for the raid. Again, considering the fact that he was expecting PSA 8s for the most part, he did pretty damn good. So let's see what the totals are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10. 29 8s. $29 20, 30, 4 9s, 3 10s, and a handful of 7s. 3, 4, 5, 6 7s. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I think he did really well. Again, my only issue with PSA was the amount of time that it took to have this order done. And that's kind of the thing that I would like to know. I would like to know why this particular order took so long. There doesn't seem to be any explanation. It just, it's a luck of the draw, right? It's the luck of the draw. Do you get your order back within a couple of weeks, within a couple of months, or is it going to take 4 to 5 months? Who knows? They're still doing 1 million cards a month. So I don't, from an operational standpoint, I don't know how to make sense of any of that. It doesn't make any sense. And typically, when you're talking about operations, if the numbers don't add up, something is wrong, something is off. And I just wish we had some insight as to what's going on. And as per usual, PSA is relatively vague on those details. But we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Congratulations to my brother. He did great on his sub. Hopefully this squares him away and he finishes up his set. I think he's going to have to trade a few of those 9s for some 8s or something. I don't know. But I'll have him on. I'll see if I can get him to jump on and we'll talk about where he's at with his collection. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Love you as always. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite card is. For me, it's going to be that 10 3PO. This one right here. Obviously. Very unexpected. So, appreciate you guys watching. Love y'all. Peace.